But yeah, extreme fatigue. Now, also just to know, a lot of mutation happens when there's a lot of solar flares. So it's also a time of massive change. And I do want to gently remind you all to take care of yourself and nurture yourself, especially right now. I mean, I would say, the big thing that I would encourage us all to do, and I've been telling people to do this since 2019, is you've got to get religious about self care and having a practice of self care and self renewal. Because the cycle that we're in right now, all of this upheaval that we've had since 2019, it's not going to go away. It's not going away probably until 2026 when Uranus moves into next Gemini. Um, so I think, it's just a really important and powerful time. And part of our role, I believe, this is the world according to Karen, and you can resonate with this or not. And if you don't, it's okay. But part of our role is to stabilize the frequency. And that means we have to be practiced at bringing our own energy back to baseline so that we can hold the baseline when the energies around us are struggling. So let's talk about ideas about how do you stabilize the baseline frequency. The first thing that I want to say is, sometimes we make it really complicated, right? We want to have ritual and special prayers and twirl around 35 times with a particular, signal and a specific body pose. And I'm not saying that there aren't ways to, very complex and beautiful, effective ways to anchor your frequency. But I also really just want to say you can keep it simple. We raise our frequency when we move into a state of expansion and relaxation. We raise our frequency when we shift out of adrenaline to dopamine. And that means we raise our frequency anytime we relax. And that means taking a warm shower. That means going for a walk. I had the extreme pleasure of hanging out with my 10-month-old and 2-year-old grandsons. That's pretty frequency raising. Go hang out with babies, go hang out with cool kids, people you love, nature bathing, forest bathing. I know this is going to sound weird for some of you, but I like to hang out with my dogs. My dogs have such a vibe. I mean, if any little creatures on this planet understand love and joy, it's my dogs, my puppies. Oh, well, unless the mailman's coming, then it gets dark. But beyond that, it's go play. We sometimes, I think, especially, I have a phrase I used to use a lot, 'cause it goes like this: lighten up, light worker, right? It's just go play. Playing is the best thing you can do to stabilize your frequency. And I think a lot of us feel guilty about that. Or we think, oh, it has to be super serious and we have to do all the super serious stuff. We have to stay in these super serious rituals and play, go eat chocolate.